Hello and welcome to the Paris Motor Show. We are live on the Volvo stand. Today, Volvo unveils the V40 variants. We released the V40, of course, at Geneva earlier this year. Today, it's the designed around you concept, a chance for you, the customer, to have your say and have the car express your personality. But a lot more about that later. We're going to have a little look through the stand for now and look at the cars in more detail after the press conference this afternoon. Of course, the first thing I should mention is the wonderful coffee places here. Matteo, who come from Gothenburg. Sweden imports their own little exclusive coffee club, and it's a very welcome sight, I can tell you, first thing in the morning. Now, we arrived here yesterday morning, and it always amazes me how much this place transforms in the final 24 hours. Bonjour, we have arrived at the Mondial de l'Automobile 2012 here in gay Paris, the city of romance, and there's a lot of Volvo love coming your way this week. Things you didn't know it took to put on a motor show. A ton of semi-skimmed milk, 1,100 bottles of still water, 784 bottles of fizzy water, step ladders. Of course, you knew it took step ladders to put on a motor show, and most of all, miles and miles and miles of cable. Well, things really are getting noisy over there, so we're not going to spend too long out here. Just give you a quick tour of the stand because we are going to be talking about the cars in detail this afternoon. That, of course, is the XC60, and you might be wondering what the XC60 is doing here when we're launching the V40 variants. Well, there's a question to answer, isn't there? Because the XC series are very well-established off-road cars from Volvo, and this is the cross-country variant of the V40. So what's the difference? Well, we will get an answer from the person who knows later this afternoon. For now, though, Dragon, come this way. I do want to give you a sneak peek of the Rebel blue-coloured R-Design. Now, this is the sporty version of the V40. The Rebel blue is a new colour for Volvo, by the way, and I think it looks absolutely fabulous. OK, let's go around this way. Careful of the steps there, Dragon. And we're going to go in, because being Volvo, they've brought their front room with them. Look at this, doesn't this look absolutely terrific? I think we might even shut the doors as we come in because of the noise out there. Two things I want to show you in here. First of all, you remember that we launched the V40 at Geneva earlier this year, and we talked about the front of the car being a design that Volvo wanted for aesthetic reasons and for styling reasons, but actually it got to the point of not doing very well on the safety front. At Volvo, of course, that's critical to them. They have their own very high standards, industry-leading standards. So what did they do? They innovated. They created this passenger airbag. Sorry, not passenger airbag, pedestrian airbag. And the car will know the difference between a pedestrian and a deer when it hits it. This is it in action. Some wag from Volvo suggested I throw myself onto the bonnet at 30 miles an hour to test it, and they reckon it's going to work, but I've decided that I'm not going to do that. The other thing I wanted to show you is at this end of the soft area, as I like to call it. This is the plug-in hybrid. We launched this at Geneva the year before. The great news about this car, which was industry-leading again at the time it was launched, of course copied by the industry now, is that it has sold out. The 2013 orders are all gone. If you get in quick, and I think orders will be placed this week, you may get an order down for 2014. But let me talk to a man who knows all about what's going on here in Paris, and I have to bob down next to that light, Duncan Forrester, who's looking after the whole effort of Volvo here. Duncan, you're not unveiling a new car today, you're unveiling variants, so slightly different for you.
Yeah, it is. We showed V40 in all its glory earlier on in the year. Now we're here today with R-Design and Cross Country, two new variants on a similar theme.
And very much reflecting Volvo's drive for cars designed around their customers.
Totally, totally. You know, we have an R-Design, which is very much a sporty car around body styling and a slightly harder suspension for somebody who wants something that's a bit more sports-orientated. Or we have a Cross Country that is very much geared around an outdoor lifestyle. Somebody wants to go places, a little bit off-road, but the same V40 promise at the heart of it.
And Duncan, this set's amazing. The whole lighting rig and all the cameras and what we're doing. I imagine quite expensive and logistically difficult. Why do you do it?
This is a car company's opportunity to really showcase itself to the world. We have international motor shows that are our 2 or 3 times a year where we can really show who we are. We have a fantastic stand here, really reflecting Scandinavian luxury and differentiating who we are as a Scandinavian brand as opposed to the others around us. Great opportunity not to be missed.
Now, of course, you're British, I can recognise that, but you're in Gothenburg now, so enjoying the Scandinavian life?
Very much so, loving it.
Brilliant. Duncan, thank you very much indeed for joining us
you.
on the webisode. Let us go back outside, because I'm going to give you a final look at the V40 variants. The stand, I have to say, is very busy at the moment. Our press conference is in about 50 minutes, and then this afternoon at 2:30 and 3:30, that's Central European time, we're going to have a proper look at the 2 V40 variants. For now, though, Dragon, I will let you take centre stage, and we'll see you for the press conference at 1 o'clock.